All right, welcome. Today, we are stepping into a really high-stakes world. We're talking about professionals whose tools aren't guns or shields. Nope, they use words, empathy, and this incredible psychological precision to save lives when everything, and I mean everything, is on the line.
Just think about that for a second. What if every single word you chose, every little pause, every tiny shift in your tone had the power to either calm a massive storm or trigger an explosion? Well, for a crisis negotiator, that's not a what if. That's just another Tuesday.
You see, these pros, they operate on a battlefield. But it's a battlefield of human conflict, of despair. It's not something you'd ever see in a movie. Their whole mission is to talk chaos back into a state of order, to persuade danger into safety, and to gently coax the hopeless back from the very edge.
And this right here, it just flips our whole idea of a hero completely on its head, doesn't it? We're so used to the big, dramatic entrances and all that overwhelming force. But a negotiator's superpowers, a super-sensitive psychological radar, and the simple ability to listen, their goal isn't to win a fight. It's to truly, deeply understand the person on the other end.
So how in the world do they do it? For a negotiator, a conversation isn't just a casual chat. Oh no, it is a delicate, high-stakes operation. You could almost call it verbal bomb disposal.
Can you even imagine that kind of pressure? Every single word has to be chosen with surgical precision. One wrong move, just one misplaced phrase, and that fragile trust they've been building, it can just shatter into a million pieces.
And the level of analysis they're doing, it's just mind-boggling. Get this, if the person they're talking to goes silent for just 10 seconds, the negotiator has to analyze and interpret 8 different possible psychological states. And then in that 11th second, they have to respond perfectly.
So yeah, there is absolutely zero room for error. Even a simple, unplanned sound that we make all the time, like can be enough to shift that incredibly delicate emotional balance. It's like microengineering, but with language. It's wild.
So as you can see, this isn't just about being a good talker. Not at all. They are literally weaving together knowledge from all these different fields: psychology, security, sociology, and just intense, in-the-moment decision-making to create a lifeline, a safety rope for someone in crisis.
So how do all of these incredible skills actually come together? What's the core technique they use to pull someone back from the brink? Well, it's something called a psychological scaffold.
Now, this is such a powerful concept. Just picture this. Someone's mind is collapsing under the weight of a crisis. The negotiator uses their words to build a temporary support structure, a scaffold around that mind. It's like building a bridge of words over a giant chasm of despair, giving that person something solid to hold on to until they can find their own footing again.
And they do it systematically. It's a process. First, they absorb all that emotional chaos without any judgment, just acting as this calm center in the middle of a storm. Then they begin building that scaffold, one careful word at a time, creating that bridge of trust. And finally, they gently, so gently, nudge the person 1 centimeter at a time across that bridge and back towards a place of safety.
You know, their victories are almost never celebrated. You're not going to see a breaking news alert for someone successfully keeping their voice calm for 3 hours straight. But their success is so profound. It's measured in lives saved, not in headlines won.
Okay, so let's try and connect their world to ours for a minute. What can we actually learn from these masters of communication? I know, their skills might seem like they're on another planet, and, well, they kind of are. But the principles behind what they do are surprisingly relevant to all of us.
I just love this analogy from the source material. The next time you're getting frustrated because someone just isn't understanding you, I want you to remember these negotiators. They are dealing with the emotional equivalent of a totally corrupted Wi-Fi signal. It's distorted, it's unreliable, it's full of static, and they still have to find a way to connect.
And this is where we can really see the difference in scale. Their empathy, it's an Olympic-level skill, right? It's used to diffuse life-or-death situations. Our version, well, a lot of the time, we're just using it to get through an awkward family dinner. Look, everyone struggles with communication, but their struggle is truly professional grade.
And hey, to help with your own English learning, let's look at a few of the powerful words we've talked about. So, resilience isn't just toughness, it's the mental strength to endure that immense pressure. Precision isn't just about being exact, it's about choosing the one right word out of a million. A scaffold isn't just a frame, it's a lifeline made entirely out of language. And empathy, it isn't just a feeling, it's their single most important professional tool.
So, all of this leaves us with a final thought. If these negotiators can persuade someone on the absolute worst day of their life to choose a better path, what does that say about the power that we all hold in our own words? It's a pretty good reminder that even in our own lives, with our own words, we have the ability to persuade the world to be just a little better, one sentence at a time.